Hey everybody, Horde Night here, and I just wanted to record this. I was flying around Navezgane, just exploring the map a bit, looking at places that I haven't explored, haven't seen, and I came across this POI. Now I don't know if anybody's come across this, but I was pretty sure I know Navezgane by now, all its ins and outs, and where all the weird POIs were. But this one is quite new. I've never seen this one before. It's actually a huge POI. And what I'm planning on doing is building a horde base here. Well, not a horde base, a base, living base, as well as a horde base. Now this place is huge, so straight off the bat I can think about spawning issues I'm going to have with the zombies spawning in behind me. But we'll cross that bridge and get there. I'm really intrigued by this place though. Just show you around. It's got a creepy little hole with a coffin excavating something somewhat very odd. Now I don't know how many rooms or chambers there are that I haven't seen, that I missed. Go down here. A little balcony. That's probably the door I was previously. So yeah, there you have it. Now the location of this base, there's the location in the Navezgane map. I just came across this canyon, started following the canyon. A little bit down, we've got a broken bridge, and then we've got a POI built on the edge of a cliff. And what I can see myself doing is building a base there as well and putting it through its bases. This over here will of course make a lovely bridge base. See, there's the POI I was talking about. Right on the edge of a cliff. Now I'm guessing this is going to be very defendable. Because you've only got two sides that you need to defend on. There's no ways they're climbing up here, right? That's the theory. So I think in the next episode I'm going to have a look at turning this into a base where I can also fight the horde. But for this episode, what we're going to do is we're going to turn this POI into a living base, horde base. And I just wanted to get this captured. So we can see what it looked like before I started upgrades. There you go. That's our mysterious base. And right, I'm gonna upgrade this, make it a defendable place. I'm gonna build a section where we can fight the horde. And I don't necessarily think it's a good idea to try and fight the horde. Yeah, it's just there's too many areas to cover. So what I'll probably end up doing is digging this part away and making a path for the zombies and one entry point, and hope they follow that path. No idea exactly what I'm going to do, but I am intrigued. Anyway, I'll start recording again when this place is done and we're ready to face the wall. We'll do a good base tour, and then we'll throw some crazy horde at it and see how this handles. Welcome back, and this is the completed product after the base upgrades. Went with a full steel exterior, which I think might be a bit overkill. I'm pretty sure reinforced concrete will do. I removed this section of this dirt here, so they won't be banging up against the wall. Made a little steel walkway from them, which seems to work pretty well. Is a bit of repairs needed. Ran about 2 Horde Nights in here and didn't go too bad at all. Just run you through what we did here. Got dart traps in the back here, shooting for the feet. Initially I had 2 upstairs as well, on top of them. But that kept hitting me in the face, which was less than ideal. Now, hatches. Gotta love hatches, who doesn't? We've got tripwires powering the dart traps on both sides. We've got electric fences running along with the tripwires, keep them in place while the dart traps soften them up. Which works really well. The one issue I still haven't been able to figure out or sort is I keep getting zombies drop in from behind. Now I think what's actually happening is I think they're actually spawning in somewhere along here and then dropping down. Initially I thought they were gonna drop in from up there, and that's why I've added these little ramps here, which would then as soon as they drop, just let them fall down. But now, if I get zombies dropping in from behind me, I suspect what's happening is they're spawning around here, dropping down, and from there they're finding their way to me. Now, I think what I'm probably going to have to do if I want to get rid of that is fill up this whole area here. Which is probably the only way to stop it, I think. Got a land claim block and a bedroll put down. Doesn't seem to stop them though. Alright, so what I've done is just put up 2 hatches so I don't get surprised from the back. Put up a SMG turret to deal with anything that sticks their head out here. And for the jerks that breaks through here, I've added another SMG turret. Because what used to happen is while I'm fixing my electric fence post, I get our friends dropping in from the back and smacking the hell out of me, which I'm not a huge fan of. Right, let's go upstairs. It's quite a huge base, probably not for a single player, but I can see this working really well for a multiplayer base. Lots of expandable room. I've just made my crafting area around this creepy pit. More coffins down there, which I haven't looted yet. And this, I'm guessing, should make my crafting area safe. I'm not expecting to get too many zombies ending up here. Might be wrong. So yeah, that's the crafting area. As you can see, there are lots. There's basically a three-story building, which I've only utilized this little area here for the Horde basically. There's a whole second floor, third floor, and of course I made my bedroll right here. And having a morning crap with this view should be something worth mentioning. Alright. So like I said, I've never seen this place before, and by now I would have thought I've seen the whole Navezgane map and been everywhere, but I came across this canyon. This took me completely by surprise. I don't know if any of you guys have come across this POI before. If you have, let me know. If possible, let me know what you did with the place. Made videos about it, screenshots, anything. I would really like to see what get some ideas. But what I think I'm gonna do for now, we're just gonna run the Horde Night in this place. And I think with the next series that I'm gonna do, I'm probably gonna end up building a base here or on the cliffside base, and having a playthrough with that as our base. One thing I can see off the bat here is going to be, there's a trader nearby, but he's on the top side of the canyon, so that's going to be an issue, especially early game when you've got no heat resistance and stuff like that. That's probably going to be an issue. But yeah, I'm really curious about this place. Okay, that being said, everything is ready, everything is loaded. I'm going to call in the next Horde base, Horde Night, or the next Horde. We're going to put this thing through its paces and see how it goes. Now, I must mention, I did build this in creative mode, but look at my game stage and my level. Everything that I've built here is not unrealistic for that game stage and that level that I would normally have if I did it in creative survival mode. So as you can see, I've got about 2,000 rounds of 7.62 AP ammo, which is a normal for me at this stage. Usually I've got my shotgun Messiah upgraded fully, and I've got a auto shotgun along with the 7.62 and machine gunner maxed out. So all within reason, and something you might expect on a Horde Night of this level. So let's switch on the traps. We're going to start Horde Night and let's see how it goes. Okay, there you have it, guys. That would Horde Night in our new base. And I've always suspected from the beginning that I'm going to have spawn issues with zombies spawning in the POI. Basically always had that. There's very few occasions where I've actually managed to get that to a point where they don't spawn in at all. And I suppose you can get there with this base, but that's going to take a lot more work. I suspect that most of these blocks will have to be upgraded or replaced. But in general, I mean, if I were to close this area up and move this turret back here, I'm pretty sure one or two of these turrets should deal enough damage to stop them from breaking through. I've just opened this hole up the previous Horde Night because I didn't want them running around just smacking everything in the base until such a point that they hit something critical and the whole thing comes tumbling down. With my luck, it's much more than just a possibility. And if you look at the damage done to the base inside the skill corridor, really not a lot. I've actually had 2 demolishers that I'm pretty sure were supposed to go off, but they didn't. Now I've had demolishers blow up in here before, 3 of them in one Horde Night, and no significant damage. The only things you have to keep them away from are these arrow slits. Once you start banging on the arrow slits, the melee damage I think is probably worse than the explosion damage. But yeah, I think all in all, not a bad result. I pretty much went through all my 7.62 ammo, which is unusual. What's 1,500 rounds? That's pretty significant. But I mean, at this game stage, I usually have a huge ammo production running, so still not an issue. You've got 7 days to recover between Horde Nights, so I suppose that's okay. Yeah, and that's it for this video, guys. Let me know what you think. Any comments or suggestions, more than welcome. Leave them, and I'll definitely look into it. But as I said, all in all, I don't think it's a bad result. This base held up pretty well, and I'm really impressed that they didn't try and dig under this base, which these scumbags usually do. Steps took a bit of a beating, but for some reason they always hit in the steps. The only way to get up to you, and they want to destroy that. Pretty dumb. Alright, that's it. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Cheers.